Hey guys, this is Bayou Prepper, and I wanted to discuss some things with y'all today. We have maybe a month and a half left until hurricane season starts Friday, June 1st, and that's crazy because what I was reading earlier today is that this next summer, the hurricane season, is going to be more active than it was last year, and the storms are going to be bigger and badder. And I really just want everybody to be prepared because it was not a joke last year. No joke. Okay? Not at all. I don't think anybody wants to experience what we went through last year because you can't bug in when you have 17 feet of water going through your house. Okay? And bugging out, sometimes that's a joke. Okay? Seriously, sometimes that is a joke. Especially when there's a million people trying to evacuate from a storm, from a big storm. And I don't remember last year them really truly evacuating anybody. Even Houston didn't get evacuated last year, not until after the storm hit. So my thoughts are prepare right now for this next hurricane season because it's not a joke. It is a really bad natural disaster. We lost everything we owned last year. Still living in a FEMA hotel. And now I have medical problems. And what are we going to do this year? And where are we going to go? The shelters kind of suck. They give you small portions of food. And it's just really not a place you want to be. It's in a shelter. And in long-term recovery, I mean, what's that? I mean, you just got to prepare and plan because nothing's ever guaranteed. Nothing. So what are y'all's thoughts on this next hurricane season coming up? I personally think that everybody needs to get prepared that's on the coast, up and down the coast, from California to New York. Everybody needs to prepare. Another thing, you'll need to prepare for water and start storing water because during the summertime the water prices go up and you're not going to be able to get as much water when people start prepping for hurricanes when they do it last minute. You need to make sure you have plenty of canned goods, stuff that you can eat, and shelter. Whatever you have to do to provide for shelter, even if it's going out and getting a tent after the storm, because you may not be able to go back into your home for a little while. And prepare for no power, because it can happen a long time.
Candles.
And then lots of candles, and a lot of candles are not even a safe way to go either. Go get those little battery operated candles. Those work pretty nice because you don't want to start a fire with real candles because that's real dangerous, and you don't want to leave your children with candles. I mean, that's not a good thing either. So prepare for that. You need to make sure you have plenty of light because children freak out when it's in the dark, when you're in the dark a lot after a storm. So you need to prepare for that. Make sure they have plenty of things to do. Because trust me, I've experienced this past year. Bugging out, well, you need to have your vehicle ready beforehand. If you know a storm's coming, prepare your car to bug out. Okay, prepare your family to bug out if they have an evacuation. If you live on low-lying areas on the coast, or even low-lying areas where on bayous, get the hell out. That's one lesson I learned. Because you just never know, because we stayed till the last minute. Hell, me and my son were going to climb up in the attic and ride it out. We have 17 feet of water come through our house. You think we would be able to survive in an attic? Hell no. We would have done it. We're crazy. But, I mean, you can't just get out when there's a hurricane coming and you know where you live on a bayou. You can't do that. And stock up on things. But if you're going to plan on bugging out, you got to make sure you get a way to get your stuff out of your home. Yeah, I'm getting attacked by puppies. And for your animals' sake, don't leave them outside. And don't forget them because they are part of your family. See, Cooper? He's so cool. But I would never leave my animals behind. And we didn't. And last year, a lot of people did.
There was a lot of people, yeah, that left their dogs chained up in their yard, and they drowned, or people had to rescue them.
Yeah, it was really sad.
If you can't take care of your animal during a flood, then take it to a shelter, or leave it with family members that aren't going to get flooded or can take care of your dog. Don't just leave your dog chained up in the backyard to get, to die.
Yeah, that's not cool at all. There's a bee right here, a honey bee that Cooper just stepped on.
Oh, poor Coop. It's not dead yet.
No,
don't let Cooper eat it, though.
I'm not. I am trying to keep River away from it.
Here.
We're going to actually kill a honeybee because we're like sitting right next to it.
Oh my God, Gita is going to fucking come after me.
But we're trying to, no, it's not dead. Yeah, the things we go through. This is what Texas is. A lot of bugs.
Come here.
But yeah, don't leave your animals at home. Just remember that hurricanes are no joke. We might have not gotten the front of the storm, the real hurricane part of it, but we got 2 weeks of water. I mean, literally 2 weeks of water, rain, and it really messed up our little town that we lived in. It's never going to be the same again. But what we're saying is just prepare now, because prices will get more expensive as time goes. Go right now and go buy your generator, because I'm sure it's a lot cheaper right now. If you plan on buying a generator, I advise you to go do it now before the rush happens and before June 1st happens, because you know they're going to up the prices on those things, and it's just going to get stupid. They say this year is going to be really, really bad as far as hurricanes go. There's going to be a lot more activity out there. We live on the Gulf Coast, and it's going to be really bad this year. And we're still in a FEMA hotel, trying to find a place to live. But, I mean, where do you go when your whole town floods?
Home Depot, Tractor Supply, a lot of these like feed stores, they'll sell this battery-operated light switch, and they're really, really bright.
Yeah.
They're, like, extremely bright. You just put the batteries in it and flip the switch, and the whole thing lights up. It's like $10.
Yeah,
I think it was
like
$10.
$10.
And they're really bright.
Yeah.
As an alternative to like, a candle or one of those LED candles or flashlights or something.
Yeah. What I really like is a real good bug out lamp that takes no batteries. Is those solar lights.
Oh, I thought you were talking about those kerosene lamps. Like when I was a kid, they used to have like the.
Oh, the hurricane lamps.
Yeah.
Oh, those are really, really handy, and they keep you warm. They actually have a lot of heat that comes off of those. So if you're caught in a situation where you're really cold and you have one of those are really lifesavers. But they're dangerous too, because if they get knocked over and the oil gets out, you can start a fire that way. So they're really, really not that safe. I suggest not buying them. Well, they used to do them in the hurricane lanterns years ago. But my suggestion is you go get those solar lights that go outside your home. And during the day, you charge them by the sun. And you don't have to worry about no batteries with those. All you have to do is the sunlight. So, I mean, I suggest go getting the solar lights. They work wonderful. You can buy them at the Dollar Tree all day long.
But stock up on water bottles and batteries. Any kind of supply you think you might need before hurricane season, because supply and demand is a bitch. And when that hurricane season hits, all the prices for everything you're going to need are going to skyrocket.
Yeah, canned food, canned soups, anything that's just like one single meal in a can would be great.
I remember for Harvey, they put like water bottles, and they were like $10 for like a pack.
Yeah.
And like that's ridiculous.
Because prices go up.
Yeah, because everybody needed water. It was so hard to find water anywhere.
Hell, after Ike, I wanted a Dr. Pepper, and this convenience store opened up, had a 32-ounce cup, and they tried to charge me $4 for a refill. That's price gouging. 'Cause, I mean, stock up on your Dr. Pepper. I mean, for real, stock up on your Dr. Pepper, because you know what summer happens? Everything's going to go up.
You're in the South.
Yeah.
Stock up on your soda, your Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, you got to stock up on that Dr. Pepper and the coffee. You got to do that, dude. Just seriously. And your medication. Make sure you get plenty of your medication. Start with that now. Start working on that now, because
Cooper.
we have dogs. They're jerks sometimes. But yeah, I mean, just prepare for the hurricane. It starts June 1st, Friday. Okay, it don't end until November 1st on a Friday. Well, November 30th, my bad. On a Friday. Okay? Hurricane's no joke. If you especially live on the bayou, just get out. It's bad. You don't want to be stuck on a bayou. It doesn't matter if you're in downtown Houston or where you're at. If you're on a bayou, it's going to flood. Hell, right now our rivers and stuff are up because of the storms that have been happening. So just imagine last year with all that water.
He's so happy.
That water that all we had changed the landscape of all these bayous, which made a lot of them more shallower because it distributed all the mud that was on the sides that were trying to bank them up. And so things are different on the bayous now, and they flood easier. So my suggestion is, hurricane coming, you know it's coming, get out within about 2 days of the hurricane hitting. We waited until the last minute, until the rain and the water started like coming up into our house, about a foot away from our house. And it came up really quick. Okay, water comes up really, really quick, especially when there's a lot of it.
Consider getting sandbags, or now's a good time. Well, actually, last year was a good time to actually start saving for repairs that you know you're going to need this year.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do anything as for trying to prevent water from getting into your house.
Hell, they had this one guy last year. He took
It was like a big
water,
inflatable tube,
yeah.
right?
He filled it up with a tube, and he put water all in it,
Yeah, but water flowed through it.
and water couldn't get through it.
And that was like in Houston or something.
It was in Houston, and they had a surrounding. Their house was dry, but they had these giant, big old bags that went all the way around their property, which is crazy, and that's expensive to do. But if you have the means to do that, then do that. It's like water bags all the way around your house. That way the water doesn't go over it. And they were pretty big. But a hurricane is no joke. And it is a shit hitting the fan situation. Because sometimes people don't get power back for months. We recovered kind of quick here in this town.
No, it's been almost a year now.
Yeah, well, a lot of us have, and a lot of us haven't. I haven't found me another place to live.
Alvin itself has recovered bit by bit. We still got some more to go.
Yeah, there's a few people that haven't rebuilt, and there's a lot of people that can't rebuild. Because, like my little town, a lot of people are still out of their homes because they have no homes. The water took them away. Like I said, we had 17 feet of water go through our house.
There's still people rebuilding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get prepared. Get some extra duct tape, some trash bags, sandbags. Get on it now. Because if it's like anything they say it's going to be, then a lot of people are going to be preparing. And they're going to be running out of things, and things are going to get real expensive.
Also, think about the homeless people here in Alvin. I know there's a big controversy with the homeless people here in Alvin, but there's still people. They're still human. They have souls too. They they need help also. So if you need donate canned goods, tents, dry clothes, anything, if they're, going to be homeless during storms, anything you can
donate.
Yeah, anything you can donate that'll help them out through a storm. Even if just letting them sleep in your garage or something, it's still better than nothing, so they don't have to suffer through a storm under a bridge, or especially here in Alvin, every
bridge has someone under it.
Every bridge, mostly every bridge has someone under it. And these bayous fill up fast.
Yeah, people will drown. People will drown in a storm.
Put aside your bias against why people are homeless and why they're still homeless and what they do. Put aside that judgment and help save a life during a traumatic natural disaster.
Any disaster. You can't forget people, because without people, this world wouldn't exist.
They have family too, they have mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers. They are someone to someone.
Yeah.
So make sure you take care of whoever you can take care of.
Just don't forget people.
When shit hits the fan.
The shelters are not a very nice place to go. They're really, truly not. They're very judgmental. I've experienced this personally myself. People are very judgmental. There's no freedoms in a shelter, and the portions are horrible. And you can get diseases from shelters. You can get head lice. Just all kinds of bad things that happen in shelters. So just remember the homeless, and remember your animals. Most of all, just remember your animals, dude. Don't leave them home. Last year there were so many animals that got left in their backyards on leashes because they didn't think it was going to flood. But during a hurricane, if you're getting the water side of it, it's not prejudiced. Water flooding is not prejudiced. I mean, it will hit everybody. Okay? It doesn't matter if you're up high, but whatever location you are, depending on how much water you get, everybody's susceptible to flooding. It doesn't matter where.
For those of you who are on a higher part in town or in your town, be nice to those around you. If you see somebody is in need of, if you have enough yard, if you have enough of driveway or whatever, if you see somebody in need that needs to park their car on a higher ground or something, be that person that'll let these people park their vehicles on their ground so that their cars don't flood.
Yeah, that was a big deal in our neighborhood. We were smart, and we took our car all the way to the end of the subdivision where we knew it was out of danger, and that's how we were able to escape. But if we would have left our car in the driveway when we left, we wouldn't have been able to take our vehicle. It would have been under 17 feet of water, and possibly not even where we left it. So that's a good idea. Move your vehicles out of harm's way, and try not to drive in flooded water. That's crazy and scary.
Keep an eye out on social media for anybody looking for help or offering help. That'll be a good idea if you're able to access social media.
Yeah. I know.
There are places and organizations that do help during flood, whereas like giving you supplies and
there's
you
a lot of
donations. You just have to keep an eye out. Yeah.
There's a lot of donation places that come out. But then again, I've seen a lot of places that just hand out stuff to people after hurricanes that people didn't even need it. Their houses didn't flood.
Cooper started digging a hole and River hijacked this hole. You gotta
Dogs
find
are
us
digging a hole.
some treasure. Find us some treasure.
But yeah, guys, hurricane
Coop.
season's starting.
This is my
Get
DB
prepared.
Cooper. My DB Cooper, give me all that money you flew out of the plane with.
Dogs. Okay, well, this is Bayou Prepper, and we're signing out.